Hi, I'm Ivy.
And I'm Nelly.
This is
Love.Life.Lesson.
And today we're going to talk about plan before you parent. A lot of children suffer because parents don't really plan before they have kids. So should people plan financially before having children in Nigeria?
Yeah. Personally, I feel like you must plan. It's not even a question of should people. It's something you should do. You know you must do it. You have to plan before having kids. You have to plan financially. You have to plan spiritually. You have to be mentally ready. You have to all around be ready to have a kid, because you can't just bring a kid to this world without planning, or because of the fact that you just wanted to have a kid. No, you can't. So I feel like people should plan like real planning, or not just yega planning, proper planning before bringing kids to this world.
But in a situation you have like unplanned pregnancies.
Well, I'm not trying to encourage anything
even with
here,
unplanned pregnancies,
but when you have
unplanned
pregnancy, immediately you know you're pregnant, you should start making plans.
That's you just hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does responsible parenting truly mean in our society?
Basically, it means being able to provide for your kid.
Yeah. The basic responsibility.
Yeah, basic responsibility. Then instilling respect in them. Make sure like, your kids, they are responsible people in the society. Your kids, they are mostly responsible. They are responsible. They have respect. They have good home bringing, that kind of thing. So I feel like that's what good parenting means. Be able to protect your kids. Another thing, provide for them, protect them,
pray for them,
lead by example. Again, that parents should lead by example.
But you know, in Nigeria society like this, I am using Nigerian society because most of our parents, I don't know, maybe it's something that happens old days, how they beat them, you know. So I feel like that they see that as training. Understand? But to a large extent, we see it as an abuse.
It is an abuse.
Because I don't see a reason why you have to beat the child to the extent that some of them will even beat you to your eyes are swollen.
Some of them will use iron,
like,
how do you beat kids like that?
Make you a responsible child. I mean, that's not a way to train a child.
Again, I feel like parents should set boundaries for their kids.
They should like be able to discuss with their children.
Then they should be something like, there should be a boundary, like, oh, you can't cross this as a child. For me personally, I've said this several times, like when I have kids, my kids is going to be like, they have to understand what social media means before ever being on social media. They have to understand what a phone is before having a phone. These things, it does
help shaping their life.
Yes. So that, I feel that's responsible parenting. You have to be able to provide, protect, instill good values in them, teach them respect, teach them to be kind in the society and stuff like that.
Yeah. Also, I feel parents should sit down and have conversations with their kids. That's very, very important. I'm telling you, because a lot of children nowadays, they tend to trust outsiders more than their parents, because some of them feel like, oh, I can't tell my parents this thing. You know how parents do now, when you go and tell them something, now the next thing you go and hear it in Mama Amaka's ear, oh, my child, I say, see you now, we don't hear your gist, you know, that kind of thing. So I feel like parents should, have conversations, make it in a way where your child is actually confident to talk to you about anything. You understand? You don't install fear. If not, that child will go outside. In as much as you're trying to be responsible, you should make your child comfortable to tell you anything, and believe your child before outsiders. Very, very important. Okay, so we'll go on to the next question, which is, are we thinking about the future of the child or just the desire to have one? I feel like most people just desire to have one.
Yes, especially in Nigeria. Most people just want to have kids because they see their peers having kids, or society is mocking them. Oh, you're getting too old, you don't have. So they just want to have a kids without proper planning, not thinking about the child's future. And again, there's this thing that people always say, kids are blessing, kids are. Bro, don't say that. You don't know, that kid might be an arm robber today, might be something tomorrow. I'm telling you the truth. Kids are not blessing. You have to be ready to have a kid. You have to plan, you have to prepare for
mentally
a
ready
child.
for a child. You know
not
that
just that, you
so...
have to be financially ready, like, oh, you're leaving something for your kid, because even the Bible says a good parent leaves something for their kid. So if you are bringing a child to this world, the child does not have any reason to start bothering of, oh, how am I going to fend myself, how am I going to do this, the child has no business bothering themselves about anything. So think about the child's future. Oh, when the child grows up, I want to be a doctor. You don't already plan how the child wants to be doctor. You don't already they think of hospital where go work. Like, you make plans already for the child's future before bringing a child to this world. So God help me, before my baby comes to this world,
you're properly planning for that child.
I must be properly planned for that child.
Yes, and there's this pandemic. I'm calling it a pandemic that is actually going around. That is the baby mama saga. You understand? You see young boys now, they're not ready to, like, settle down with a girl or properly marry her fully. You see them going around getting the girl pregnant. Everybody be like, oh, marriage doesn't really work. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Let's just have kids. Now, forgetting the fact that the stuff you do, you understand, affects the child. You can imagine giving birth to a child. That child, you're a baby mama, you understand, and then that child grows up, you end up marrying somebody else, and the man marries somebody else. Then what happens to that child? That child goes through traumatic experience, you understand. There's no love from the mother's side, there's no love from the father's side, and you see them go through emotional stress. You don't put a child in such a situation. It's really, really, really hard. Every child needs love to grow up, you understand. Very, very important in our society.
Speaking of this baby mama pandemic, there's this my neighbor, someone I know. Last year, this young man, he's not up to 25. Honestly speaking, this man is not up to 25. Last year, he got a girl pregnant, and the girl gave birth to a baby girl. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. As time goes on, I don't know what happened, she chased the girl out. Now another girl is in the house now, pregnant again. And this boy, I'm not kidding, this boy does not work, he does not do anything. So tell me how they are going to take care of, how he's going to take care of these children.
You see that there's no planning.
Now the first girl with the baby has gone back to the village.
With the child,
suffering. While the new girl again is in the house. And this, mind you, this guy stay with his parents. With the boy in his parents' house, heavily pregnant again. Tell me, what example this boy now want to set for his kids?
I don't think he has any example. That boy doesn't.
What training does he have to get? In fact,
he has nothing.
I feel this is a cycle because, I don't even know. People that knows me, they might know about these people, but this young man's father beats his mom over again. And suddenly,
you can imagine the abuse.
And suddenly chased the wife out of the house. Now the wife is out of the house. And he's planning to marry another person. So I feel like it's a cycle going like this. The son learned from the father, and he's gonna do it, and now he has 2 kids on the way, and
you can imagine.
So please, guys, you have to plan before bringing any child to this world, because children are not meant to suffer. Children are meant to be pampered. Children are meant to be taken care of.
Grow up with love and care and tenderness. In short, in a happy home.
Very happy home.
Do you understand? Okay, let's go to like the 4th question is bringing a child into hardship fair to the child? It is not fair to that child.
It's not. Oh.
Every parent should know that, okay, I'm having a child. I should have some money somewhere. I should be doing something. Do something. Don't bring a child into poverty.
At all.
You will hear that I'm saying poor because some people are okay. You see a man that doesn't have money. Let's say he doesn't have money. The next thing you're having 5 kids, 7 kids.
Why?
So do you want to use them to? No.
This is actually not funny. It's heartbreaking when we see things like this, and it's everywhere in Nigeria. Nigerian men, average Nigerian parents, they just give birth thinking, okay, one of them will remove them from poverty. Black tax. You want to kill your children with wahala. Please.
You see that black tax? Especially
it's
the
another
first child.
gist for.
Or especially
We'll
not even just the first child, especially the one that brings money to the house. They will make sure that they
will
press
milk that child to that child
to the very last.
Oh, Africa parents, God will help us. And I hope we, the new generation, we do better. I really hope we do better.
Yeah. Okay, so I know we've actually talked about like a whole lot. To be honest, we don't want to start, this is something that is not going to end anytime soon. And with the way we are seeing it, a lot of people don't believe in marriages. They don't believe in planning. You see people just stay and then they just give birth. You understand? Let's just give birth to your boyfriend, girlfriend, and
let's just give birth.
You pop out a baby, forgetting that that's flesh. You understand? Flesh. And
that's a whole human being you're bringing to this world, bro.
That baby even has stages. Immediately that baby is born, you start feeding the baby. And then when the baby grows to a certain age, the baby has to go to school. You have to pack lunch box.
You have to pay school fees, you have to pay transport.
School uniforms. You understand? Basically putting that child in the best education that you can. Just imagine having 5 when you don't have money. Very foolish. Okay. So I know there are consequences to, to bring a child without proper planning. So what are like those consequences?
They become nuisance. Most of the time, these children you bring to this world without proper care or anything, they become nuisance. They start doing drugs, they start stealing, they start anything they can do to take care of themselves. Basically, that's what they do.
And the worst part is, that this child has goodness in their heart.
Yes, but life will not permit them to live their true self. Like, life will not allow them to be kind. Life will make them to be hard. Life will put them in situations whereby they will not.
And some of them come up with abandonment issues. And then they tend to some of them will even brush up, wash themselves up. And then, they decide, let me get married. Let me try to clear that cycle that I have. I don't want to have a child that go through the same stress that I did. But at the end of the day, you see them repeating that same cycle.
Same thing.
You understand? You see them beating their wives. You see them, abandoning their kids.
Because they've not properly healed.
Yes. And they don't even know how to love. They don't know how to love.
They don't. When you don't have love, how can you give out love?
You can't.
You can't, because you don't even know what love is.
And some of them don't even have empathy. They're not empathetic. And that's that's a terrible thing.
Another reason why I said, as a parent, one way to be responsible as a parent is to teach your children kindness. Nothing like your child being kind. Nothing being kindness. In this world, I'm not kidding, nothing beats kindness.
So what would we say to ladies out there? The reason why I'm saying ladies, because then you have the right to, say, okay, I don't want to get pregnant. And protect yourself. Tell your spouse or tell your partner that, see, I am not ready to bring a child to this world. You are not ready to have a child, because bringing a child to this world comes with a great responsibility. Immediately that child is born, you know that you have to take care of the child financially, medical wise. You have to take care of that child. When that child is sick, who will come and help you? So young girls should think not just for themselves, but for the sake of those children. Don't bring a child to this world and then you suffer that child. It's
very wrong.
It is not fair.
Protect family planning. Yes. You can
family
do it.
planning. Protect yourself. Tell yourself, okay, I am not ready. Don't bring a child to. You see some of them stay inside one room.
They still have like
I love him. I love him. I'm not letting him go. He's mine.
Again, this whole thing is not really even just about finance. Do you know? Because I know people that have money, but they are still deadbeats. Like, they are not responsible. They are not good parents.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So, like we've been saying, you have to be all round ready. Not just having money. You have to be all round ready, spiritually, mentally, physically, anyhow you have to be ready. That's why I respect my sister so much. Like, she is married, but she said, I want to wait for a certain time before giving birth. Not that they don't have the money to take care of their child, or they're
Being a
not
child
like, but they
takes a
have
lot.
to be ready. Like she said, she has to be ready before bringing a child to this world. So please, ladies out there, because this is mainly for the ladies out there, married, not married, there are ways to protect yourself. There are ways to know if you really want a child or not. And I believe ladies
Can protect themselves.
can protect yourself. I swear, you don't need the man. As a lady, you don't even need the man to know. As a lady, you can protect yourself.
Protect yourself. And
You can
not
protect
just
yourself,
the,
please.
the baby's future too.
Yeah,
Don't go and
very
do,
important.
oh, I don't have money, let me give birth to one for this man. You go again, you have 7 baby papas and 7 children. Let's say it's God that will punish you, but God will punish you. Those children are suffering. Later, you will not give them gari to drink. They will drink and have pachoko, but that's fine. Anyways.
Then later you say, your children, they are not taking care of you. Maybe tomorrow when, bro.
In all, would want people to plan before they actually parent.
It's just an advice from us. We don't know better. We're just saying it's an advice from what we've been saying.
I mean, you and I
have to plan.
You have to plan before you parent. You understand? It's very, very important in our society. Don't bring a child to this world to suffer that child. No child should go through traumatic experience. No child should lack love. You know, at the end of the day, we preach love. Let love be. All right.
And this is Love Life Lessons. Bye.